Metamorphosis of Expectations. Zhen grew up under the neon glow of Shanghai. To him, the city was a mountain of gold, and he believed success meant reaching the very top. He spent his nights studying, fueled by the glittering lights outside his window. His mother, Lin, was his biggest supporter. One afternoon, she handed him a prestigious university brochure. "This is the future we have built for you," she said, her eyes full of hope. Zhen felt the weight of her dreams resting on his shoulders. At 19, Zhen arrived at the university. However, the lecture halls felt like cold stone canyons. The expectations he once carried as a badge of honor now felt like a heavy armor that didn't quite fit. During a weekend visit, Lin noticed his quietness over tea. "Are you working hard toward your goals?" she asked gently. Zhen nodded, but the words felt dry in his throat. He realized he was chasing a ghost of a dream. That evening, Zhen walked along the Bund. The Huangpu River flowed steadily, indifferent to the pressures of the city. He watched the water and realized that the river didn't try to be the skyline. It simply was itself. He reached into his bag and pulled out a small sketchbook. Instead of writing math equations or business theories, he began to draw. He captured the way the light danced on the ripples of the water. A classmate named Fan paused nearby and looked over his shoulder. "You see the world with such clarity," Fan whispered in awe. "I didn't know the city could look so soft." Zhen felt a spark of something real. Zhen realized his metamorphosis wasn't about becoming a different person. It was about shedding the expectations that weren't his. He wasn't a mountain to be climbed. He was a creator of his own world. Weeks later, he showed his drawings to Lin. He explained that his path would be different from the brochure. Lin looked at the sketches, then at her son's bright eyes. She saw a joy she hadn't seen in years. The expectations had not disappeared. They had transformed. Zhen walked back toward the city lights, no longer burdened by the gold. He was finally walking a path designed by his own hand.